Hello. Happy Sunday morning. I'm doing a live video to give you guys a little bit more info about the sale because a lot of you have been messaging me about what's going on and all that kind of stuff. So, to sign up with any MLM company, you have to pay a fee to join, to be a distributor. It's just what happens. You have to do it. So, most companies... Hang on. Otto, come here. Come here. Sorry. Alright, chill out. Okay. Most companies, that fee is anywhere from... Hey, Kelsey. Most companies, that fee can be anywhere from like $150 to $450, depending on what you're selling. Do you have to hold stock of the item, like in your house? Do you... have a certain quota you have to meet every month? Kind of, it depends on like what the rules are that kind of go along with it. And so this company, ItWorks, is usually $100 to join. So to sign up to be a distributor, which is what I did, I joined the week after St. Patrick's Day. So you sign up, you join, and it's usually $100. They've never in the history of the company done this where you can sign up to be a distributor and only pay $10. Like, this is a huge deal, because whenever you join a multi-level marketing company, you sign up to be a distributor, you get mailed the distributor kit, whatever that is. So it's their product, it's like how to get your company up and going, things to do, and all that kind of stuff. So when I paid my $100 in March, I got they call it a business builder kit. That got mailed to me. That kit comes with 1 pack of wraps. So if you're a loyal customer, dude, chill. If you're a loyal customer with ItWorks, 1 pack of wraps is $59. If you buy at retail, it's $100. So I paid $100 to join. In the kit, I get those 4 pack of wraps. So I have 2 choices. I can use those on myself to show before and after results for everybody else that I want to like buy the product or join my team. Or I can sell each pack, because they're individually wrapped, I can sell each wrap for $25. We tell people to do that if you are tight on money at first and you don't have the money to join. So you pay the $100, you get the pack of wraps, you sell each one for $25, you just made your $100 back, now you broke even. So any money you make on top of this is just extra income at this point. But when you think of that, and that was me 2 months ago, I paid that and did that whole same thing. But now you can join for $10 and you get the same kit that I got that I paid $100 for. So you get the same 4 wraps that you can still sell for $25 each, and we teach you how to do that, how to pre-sell it to people and things like that. So you get those wraps, you get 4 samples of defining gel, and the defining gel, the company calls like their liquid gold. So you use a wrap. So like, I did a live video where I wrapped my thigh because my legs have always been bigger. It's like my problem area. So I wrapped my thigh, but you can only use a wrap once every 3 days just because it detoxes your body, and they don't want your system to get overwhelmed by doing multiple areas at once or too much detoxing. So in between those 3 days when you can't wrap, you put the defining gel on, and I'll tell you this. If you're a chick and you have cellulite, if you have stretch marks, if you've got like a jiggly area that moves even after you've stopped moving, the defining gel is huge. It's also helped people with eczema, it helps with acne scars. So you get 4 samples of those in your kit. Plus you get a ton of product manuals, you get a ton of what they call Blitz cards, which is basically a $5 off coupon for anybody that wants to buy a single wrap from you. So they tell us to sell each individual wrap for $30. So you give somebody the Blitz card, they buy it, you just sold it to them for $25. That's how you make your $100 back. So that's like a huge deal. And on top of that, so there's a few ways that we get paid in this company, and I'm not going to go into them all in this video, but one of those is through bonuses, and you get bonuses for everyone that joins your team. And most multi-level marketing companies do this in one way or another. Some will give you a car bonus, so you get money towards the purchase of like a Beamer or Benz. Mary Kay, you know, you have those certain incentives. Well, what ItWorks does is they pay you cash. because the company really, really believes, the company's debt-free. They have been, I don't know how long, but for a while now. So they're debt-free, and they really, Mark Pentecost is the CEO, and he really believes in everybody being debt-free. So you join, I just totally lost my train of thought. So you join the wraps, what was I talking about? Oh, the bonuses. So everybody you sign up to join your team, in the past, ever since March when I joined, you get $100 for every person, and they deposit that cash to your bank account the week after you enroll them. So if I enroll somebody this week, next Friday I'll get $100 direct deposit. That's not my commission. That's not any of the other incentives or bonuses. That's not rack cash. That's not any of the other ways that we get paid. That's just because I got someone to join my team. That's it. So, but this week till Friday, for every distributor you sign up under you, they're going to pay you $200. So that person doesn't have to get loyal. They don't have to get everything by Friday. But if they enroll between now and Friday, they have a month to get 2 customers, and you'll get $200 in your bank account the minute that happens. That's insane, because everybody, the biggest hurdle in multi-level marketing, and it was like this with all the other companies that I joined and worked with, was people say, I don't have the money, and we know it. I mean, it's not a bullshit excuse for a lot of people. Like, money's tight most of the time for a lot of us. But that excuse goes out the window this week, because everybody's got $10. Everybody's got $10. I don't care if you're working at a gas station. I don't care if you're living on food stamps. Everybody has $10, or everybody can borrow $10 from somebody. There is no excuse at this point. And to know that you can borrow $10 from your aunt, your grandma, whoever, and join this company, get 1 or 2 friends to join on with you, and know that next week you're going to get $400, that's a big return on investment. That's money in your pocket right now. And if you're struggling and saying, I don't know if I got $10 to do this, then you definitely need to do this. You're the person that needs to do this. The girl that I signed up under makes over $20,000 a month, per month, doing this. She travels the United States in an RV that they brought. They were on a TV show, brand new, paid cash for it. They have no debt. She retired her husband. She's my age. She's 36. $20,000 a month doing this. And there's no reason that you guys can't do the same thing. When you join on, we teach you how to do all of this. She taught me. I'm going to teach you. You have a question, you have access to her and to me. There's people doing this business that make $100 grand a month. $100,000 a month. I thought that was all bullshit. I was like, yeah, that's great. That's like 2% of the people that can make that. But that's real life. Like, that's people I know. Like, I know they have invitations to my wedding. Like, real life people, not bullshit, not coming from trust fund family, not coming from, silver spoon in the mouth that had everything handed to them. These are real people that worked hard to get where they are. She didn't have the money to join this when she first started. She was on unemployment looking for work. And she didn't pay her cell phone bill. It was $100 for the kit when she joined. She didn't pay her cell phone bill, bought the kit, and then borrowed money to pay her cell phone bill so she could work the business from her phone. And now she's been in 5 years and she makes $20,000 a month. So if somebody said to you, even back when the kit was $100, like even not this week, if somebody said invest $100, you may have to work your ass off. You're going to have to put in a lot of time. You'll have to work from your cell phone wherever you are. But in 5 years from now, you're going to make 20 grand a month. How many of you would do that? Probably everyone. Because if somebody told me, is like, I heard this is why I joined. You can make 20 grand a month. I was like, bullshit. I get in, and the fact that my check last month, I'm doing this 2 months, that my check last month paid for a plane ticket to Italy, I was like, holy shit, this is not like BS. This isn't like the infomercials you see for all sorts of shit. This isn't just like 1% of the people that make this. This is real life stuff. I just cleared a plane ticket to Italy. Like, what? I've tried 2 or 3 other multi-level marketing companies, and I think my biggest check was like $50. Like, I never made anything with any of those. But I just cleared a plane ticket to Italy. Like, my jaw hit the floor. Lance, who was like, yeah, babe, go ahead, do it. It's awesome. He was thinking, it gives me a hobby, and maybe I'll meet some friends, and it'll be cool, and it's just something to like do time, and maybe we'll get like $50, $100 here and there. When he saw that, when I was like, I just bought that plane ticket to Italy, that didn't have to go on a credit card. Like, that's not money we have to budget for now. He was like, all right, this shit's legit. Yes, it is. So, I mean, they have a whole, I should be drinking this. Hang on. They have a whole group for just men. So, like, if you're a guy out there and you're thinking, like, I can't do this, this is just for chicks. It's not just for chicks. Like, he's in a man group online that's husbands, brothers, fiancés, boyfriends, uncles, cousins, anybody, any guy that saw their wife or their girlfriend or somebody, their daughter, get into this and think it was all bullshit. Because most people do. You are not alone if you think this is bullshit. But they see that, and then they start seeing the money come into the house, and it's $100, $200, $600, $2,000, $3,000, and then they're like, oh shit, this is replacing like a full-time paycheck. They join, but they don't want to be in a chat room with a bunch of women talking about everything under the sun, because that's what we do. So they have their own group. They do like, what can the men do to help their women work this? What can the men do to make this successful? It's a huge deal, guys. Like, and they're not feminine men. They're like normal bro dudes, like drinking beers, scratching their balls. Like, it's real. This isn't, nobody is special. Nobody's got something that you don't have. And if you don't know how to do anything, we teach you, we show you, we help you. Because if you've ever, I've joined teams before where people are like, oh, join my team, and you know, I'll show you how to do this, and I'll help you do this, and we'll do this. And then I join, and it's crickets. No one's there, no one helps me do shit. It's like sink or swim. They don't care because they just got their bonus because they signed me. This company's not like that. And if you think of any network marketing company, it doesn't make any sense for them to be like that, because everybody makes money. It trickles down. So I'll make money on people I sign. I'll make money on commission on people under them. And this whole process goes, and it's from the top all the way to the bottom. So you sign somebody and you leave them to sink. That's going to do no good for you in the long run. It doesn't do any good for anybody in the long run. And this product is changing lives. It's not just about the cash. It's like, from the very superficial, I want to lose my gut, so I'm going to wrap it and hope it goes away, to I need to drop 50 pounds or I have to go have lap band surgery. Let me try this because this is a lot less expensive than going under the knife and a lot less risk. So let me give this 3-6 months and see what happens, and then I'll make that decision. Like, this is life-changing for a lot of people, and obesity is huge in the United States. Huge, and everybody knows that. All you gotta do is like walk out of your house and you see it. There's more people in motorized things because we're not healthy as a society. We need to learn to eat better. We need to learn to be more active. There's a bunch of stuff that goes into it, but say you're not even in it for the weight loss. Say you're just somebody that likes to have essential oils on in your house because you believe in that. We sell essential oils. You're somebody that likes shakes, pre-workout. You're a guy that's looking to get more muscle in the gym. We have products for that. You just want a vitamin so your hair grows longer. We have that. And people will say like, oh, I can go buy, you know, biotin or hair, skin, and nails at Wally World for $5. Why would I pay 28 or 30 for yours? Well, think of it like this. If you ever go to get your hair done and the hairstylist says to you, don't use Pantene, don't use Tresemme, use our stuff because you can't expect the color to last if you don't use, you know, proper salon stuff. You listen to that, and you know when you go get your hair colored or your highlights done or anything like that, and you actually use the shampoo and stuff that they recommend, your color lasts a lot longer than it does when you just go buy Pantene. Your hair feels nicer. It's the same thing. You can go buy $5 vitamins at Walmart, but it's not going to last you for shit, and you're not going to see results like you would if you actually used a real formulated supplement. So it's that. What else? What else are people asking me? You don't have to hold quota. There's no minimum in sales you have to meet every month. What else? This is not a scam. This is only for a week, and they're only running it for a week for a reason. So get on it, and I will say this. The sooner that you join, the better it's going to be for you, because this promo for the $9.99 only goes till Friday. So say you join on, you're like, fuck it, it's $10, I got nothing to lose. You join on with me, and you pay that $10, you have this whole week to offer that same $10 promo to all your friends. If you wait and join Friday, Saturday, you're going to have to tell your friends it's $100 again to join to do this. Don't wait. Do not wait. Even if you're hesitant. Say you're like, maybe this is all bullshit, whatever. You pay $10 for the distributor kit. You're going to get a box that has wraps and defining gel in it. The wraps itself are $60. The defining gel's $40. So you're getting $100 worth of products. If you joined me as a loyal customer right now, you'd pay $60 for wraps. You're getting them for $9.99. I mean, there is zero reason not to join. Zero. So I just want to kind of throw that out there for you. Do not wait on this promo if you're interested, because the earlier you join, the more time you have to get people on with you for $10. And I'll tell you this, the money is the number one thing people say, I don't have $100, I don't have $100. Everybody has $10. Everybody has $10. If you don't have $10, you need to reevaluate your life, and you probably need this more than anybody else. But $10 is easier to borrow from a friend, a neighbor, a colleague, mom, dad, uncle, than it is $100. And if it goes to shit and you don't do anything with it, then you lost $10. That's a Starbucks drink. That's a pack of cigarettes. Like, put one thing aside for a week and invest in yourself, and just do the what if. Say like, fuck it. Maybe this is all bullshit, but what if it's not? What if it's not? What if I can make $700 next month? What if I could be a Jess and making 20,000+ a month? And she's not at the top of the company. She's in the middle. So what if you actually are good at this and you end up being one of those people that make $100,000 a month? Holy shit. I would be happy making $100,000 a year. Never mind $100,000 a month. But you know what? I'm going to fucking shoot for it, because I know that that's real life. I didn't think 2.5 months in that I would make enough money to cover a plane ticket to Italy. I never thought that. And if you don't know how much a plane ticket to Italy is, Google it. We're flying out of Boston and we're going to Venice. So it's a decent amount of money. And that's 2 months in this business with zero sales background. I post. You guys go to the gym, you check in. You go to Chinese food, you check in. You meet out with friends for drinks, you're checking in. You do the same thing with this, but with product. I'm drinking my shake, going to the gym, done. That's a post. That's people seeing your stuff. That's people seeing you use the product. Hey, look how short my hair is. I'm going to do 30, 60, 90 days of hair, skin, and nails, and I'm going to let you guys know how long it is. You take a picture before, you take a picture after, you post them both. Done. It is not rocket science. It is so easy. We make it more difficult than it seems. We make it like, oh, I have to hit this quota, or oh, there's going to be some snag and something that, you know, I'm not going to know about and I'm not going to do good because of it. No, you're limiting yourself. Just put all the like crap, all the negative, doubtful stuff to the side and think, what if I spent $10 and it changed my life? Like, just think of the story that you'd have for your kids, for your friends, and if you lose it, nobody's going to rub that in your face. Nobody's going to go, oh, you spent $10 and you lost it. People spend more on scratch tickets. I've never personally left Walmart without spending $10 on shit I didn't need to have in my cart. And I know I'm not the only one. So we all spend $10 on shit we don't need. Why not spend it on something that could actually help you and your kids or your family? Like, this puts moms at home with their kids. And I'll tell you this, with Lance and I doing the fertility treatments that we've been doing, there's no way in hell I have gone through this road of endometriosis and surgeries and specialist after shot in the ass, after pill, after follicular scan, and all the shit, all the poking and prodding and emotional turmoil that comes with anybody that's ever experienced any kind of fertility. There is zero way I'm going to go through that, finally get pregnant, and then leave my child in daycare to go back to work. Come hell or high water, I'm going to find a way to make this work, because I'm going to be 36 in August. I am not leaving my child with anybody. And all you have to do is watch the news for 5 minutes. Like, it's either an elderly person being abused in a home or a child being abused in daycare. I will not do that. So I'm going to create a way to live this life where we have a baby and we're both home raising the child. And you know what? We have enough money to move to the East Coast to be around my family to help raise the child. That's what life is about. Life is about, I want to be the mom that has kids and doesn't have to worry if I have money for them to go on a field trip, and doesn't have to worry if I have gas money to drive them to their friend's house for a play date. I don't want to be that mom. And in this society, it is really, really easy to be that mom because money's fucking tight. Everybody's in this mentality of like, I gotta rush to do all this. You don't have to. You don't have to. And you just have to believe you don't have to. There is enough out there for all of us. Like, you can have it, I can have it, but we've been trained, and this is part of what society does, we've been trained to think there's not enough for everybody. And to be a good, normal person, you have to go to a 9 to 5 and pay your bills and, you know, complain about your husband and your boyfriend and be tired all the time and go out and get drunk on a Friday night to make you feel better because your life sucks. That's not what life is. Life is supposed to be, you live it every day. That you don't have to wait 3 years until you build up time at a company to take the vacation you've always wanted to take. You should be able to just go take it whenever you want with your family, knowing I have enough money to do that. That's life. And did you know that like the United States is one of the only countries, if not the only country, where when people go on a honeymoon, they only go for 7 to 10 days? You're starting your life with somebody. You're getting married and you only go away for 7 to 10 days. Like, what the fuck? Most other countries, European countries, go away for at least a month because that is the most important thing to happen. That is the most important relationship to build, is with your partner that you are going to go through life with. And we're only going to give it a week because we have to get back to work? What? That's crazy to me. That is absolutely insanity to me, and I'm not going to live in that world. I won't do it. So if you want on my team, if you want more info, let me know. But I'm telling you, I will help you. I'm not going to leave you alone because that has been done to me 100 times, and I'm not going to do it to you guys because that sucks and it's a shitty feeling. But I will help you, and everybody on my team will help you. I have never been the girl that has had like a bunch of girlfriends. I'm not that. I've always been the girl that had more guy friends than girlfriends. But I'll tell you this, the team that I'm on is fucking badass. If you have a sense of humor, you will piss yourself on a daily basis. It is support like no other. It is genuine friendship. There are a few people from this team, I've been doing this 2 months, who have an invitation to my wedding. That's huge. There are family members that don't have an invitation to my wedding, and people on this team do. So it is a big deal. It's huge. And Lance will tell you, like, I've never felt in my life more solid in a company than I have with this business, ever. And I'm still at the bottom. I'm 2 ranks up, 3 ranks up. Like, I'm not high by any means in this. But I will be, for sure. And if you want on, guys, just take a risk. It's $10. I will help you. You have my word. I will show you how to do it all. We have trainings, we have e-suites, you have all the information you could ever possibly need. So, and if all else fails, you're getting $100 of stuff for $10. I mean, shit. I'm a thrift shopper. I would hop on that any day of the week. And if I could re-sign up, if I could just get $100, if I could just get a pack of wraps for $10 right now, I would do that. I would sign up again. So, that's it. So shoot me a message if you have any questions. I have to go finish getting dressed and move furniture. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.